So, welcome to this interview with Serge Nguele. Serge, you just came back from BrightonSEO, didn't you?
Yes, came back. Actually, it was a busy week
Busy week for you, yeah?
busy week from the Global Search Award and
Really?
Microsoft as well in Dublin.
Yeah,
And then went straight to Brighton SEO Thursday, Friday.
yeah.
I was
Busy week for you.
moderating
Yeah.
there. Yeah, it
Was
was a
it fun?
busy
You
week.
met a lot of interesting people and nice insights?
Yes, you know how it is here. Brighton SEO always packed with inside. Well, this year, no surprise. It was all about LLMs, AI.
AI.
Yeah, we ended up with a keynote speak from Mike King
Ah, yeah, my thing. Yeah,
on AI, but yeah, quite insightful. Yeah, networking, and yeah, by the way,
a
spent
lot
quite
of
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
time
fun.
with
Yeah,
my friend Jeroen.
Jeroen from Swydo. Yeah,
Yes, we were together.
yeah. I've been a lot of times to BrightonSEO. It's always good fun and good vibe, and you hear a lot of nice, interesting things. And near the beach and drink a beer with each other. Always good
Yes,
there. Huh? So
yeah, exactly.
tell me a little bit about yourself for the people that don't know you. You wear a t-shirt with PPC Doctor. I think that's your middle name, isn't it?
Yes, the PPC Doctor. So yeah, those who never come across me, I'm Serge Nguele, called in the industry the PPC Doctor, and
Yes.
as you can see, PPC Doctor, your PPC Doctor, actually the PPC agency I created after 16 years in the PPC. Uh, and PPC Doctor, why? Probably people could be asking. It's because initially I studied medicine, so I was
Really?
aiming to be
Ah,
a proper doctor,
yeah.
and then pivoted into marketing and digital marketing and specialized into PPC, hence your PPC Doctor. And basically, we are helping brand, charities, and other agencies get the best out of their PPC with what I call the doctor mindset. So we listen, we diagnose, we prescribe, and we follow up with care. So
You wear white clothing, also white jacket, or as a doctor, a real doctor's outfit, or that's not needed
with
for your work.
used to, but now we're doing it smartly. With
With
not
a t-shirt.
necessarily
Yeah.
with with a t-shirt. Yeah,
Yeah. And
much
where are you
better.
based? Where is your company based?
We are based in the UK,
Ah,
Wembley,
in the UK.
London based, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we working remotely as well with my team.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But you
doesn't.
originate from Paris, don't you?
Yes, if you even want to take it, I was born in Cameroon actually. So yeah, Cameroon, and but yeah, the French-speaking part of Cameroon, and I'm also French. Yeah, as you've said. So yeah, Cameroon, Ukraine, Paris, and Wembley has been home for the past 12 years plus.
Okay. But also you can take on French-speaking customers. That's no problem for you.
Yes, exactly.
Great. Short introduction about myself. I'm Jeroen Maljers. I'm the founder of Swydo. Swydo is a reporting tool. So we automate, over 2,000 agencies, mostly agencies across the world for their PPC automation reporting. I also have a background in PPC. Before I started Swydo, I had a B2B marketing agency. So we helped B2B clients generating new leads and clients. And then we pivoted to reporting because we first built the tool for our own problems and then started marketing it 10 years ago. And that's still, of course, already for a long time. That's the main focus. We are based near Amsterdam in the Netherlands. So did you speak at the Brighton SEO also last week?
Last week I was moderating.
I was moderating.
I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
moderating on Thursday the social media
Yeah.
track and
Okay.
then the digital PR.
Ah, great. But you speak also, you have a lot of experience in speaking at Brighton SEO and other venues. And then I watched some of your topics, and I think the diversification was a major thing, wasn't it? So that means don't put all your eggs in one basket of the Google basket. Can you tell us a little bit about that? What is your opinion about it?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, as you've said, yeah, yeah, I'm a regular speaker at BrightonSEO. I spoke about a quality score. The recent one was on diversification in the
Yeah.
age of AI,
Mhm.
with a specific focus on Microsoft Ad. And this is really, yeah, about the thematic diversification. This is taking from my background in PPC. So when talking about diversification, it will be a few reasons. The first one would be the obvious one. So when we use one platform without competition, we couldn't get the best out of it. And of course, Google is the dominant player with 90% plus in some market, of the search. That's no question about that. However, as I would say, I wouldn't recommend putting all the PPC eggs in one Google basket, because we have other search engines according to a different region. If you are in Russia, which is not popular these days, but yeah, anyway, Google is not the dominant player over there. If you go to South Korea, Google is not the dominant market player, and so on. You have quite a few in China. However, coming back more generally, we have the second search engine in the market, which is Microsoft, Microsoft Ad, and that's why I would use a metaphor saying if a PPC or PPC brand has two hemisphere, Google would be the left one. However, not using Microsoft, it will be like running your brand in only one hemisphere. That's why I would recommend activating the right hand side hemisphere, which is Microsoft Ad, to have diversification. And talking about Microsoft is not necessarily about volume or anything like that. Google is fine. That's where we started yourself. You've been in PPC. PPC, I mean, yeah, Google is what gave us the job. So it's not any Google bashing. However, Microsoft, when recommending Microsoft, think about it incrementality. That means you keep on doing whatever you do with Google. That's fine, and then you have
You
just
put one layer on top of it.
you put one layer on top of it.
But
So
maybe you
when you,
say it's an extra untapped opportunity if you don't use it.
yeah,
And
so
is it
that's
specifically
mean
in B2B or B2C? Would you recommend, or across the board?
would be, yeah, all combined, but yeah, specifically on B2B, just those numbers. So when those are for the UK market, for yeah, specifically. So when you are using Microsoft Ad, you are reaching 49 million user that are not on Pinterest. You are reaching 30 million who are not on Amazon, 27 who are not on Instagram, 13 million, 1 3, who are not on Facebook, 8 million who are not on Google, and 5 million who are not on YouTube. So that means if you are not using Microsoft, you won't be reaching those people. And if you use Microsoft, they would be coming on top of all the other channels I mentioned.
And the age difference, because I see, for instance, my kids, yeah, they are adolescents, so they are yeah, 18, 20, like that. And I see that they start using Microsoft again. I think our generation was really Google, 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 but now they got a laptop from school and it's a Windows laptop, and they leave it on the default browser and they use Microsoft and they're happy with it. Is that also what you see in those age brackets, or is it across all ages?
It will be so Microsoft, it's quite specific with their audience. And coming back to your question about B2B, so Microsoft has their specificity, which is a lot of people might know, they might not know, but here we are here to also, bring this stuff on the surface.
Yes.
LinkedIn profile targeting. This is very specific to Google, which means advertising on Microsoft will help you reach out to user by the industry job function, which is something unique to Microsoft. Google
Because
even has
they cooperate together or even belong to each other. You can use that targeting.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That targeting, the edge as well. Microsoft is having a more mature audience, so they have a certain edge. They have a high disposable income in terms of revenue. On average, in the UK market, it's 75,000 per year salary, and they are more inclined to be buying. Now, when it's come to the environment, you have quite a lot of Microsoft only environment out there, which means, because what people tend to forget is that if I ask you to name 5 technology company, I'm pretty sure Microsoft will be coming in there. I don't know which order, but they will be there. And Microsoft, they are coming from a physical product, which is not the case with Google, for example. They are building hardware, and that means all those hardware they come with guess which search engine they have by default will be Bing, which belong to Microsoft Ad. That means those people where they work, they are using Bing has a search engine, default search engine, and all the Microsoft suite. So if you are not using Microsoft, you are just not reaching out those people.
No.
For instance, and
Yeah,
for
for instance, on Windows laptops, I think on the Xbox, all those kind of things. Yeah, of course, it's pre-installed, so you have
Yes,
that market. Yeah,
pre-install, and then they even have all the DuckDuckGo, search engine. And now, if we even go further, giving more possibilities for full funnel with the CTV, their partnership with Netflix, uh, and also into the gaming, where they are really dominating,
gaming is
with
strong. Yeah,
Xbox.
yeah. And the LinkedIn targeting that you mentioned, is that on the display network then, or can you, if you have search campaigns or you do display campaigns, can you also target LinkedIn audiences and increase biddings, for instance, in the Microsoft platform? If you say, hey, I want to do a bid modifier only for a certain target group, or is it more on the sort of display network in Microsoft?
The LinkedIn targeting, you can use it even on your search campaign. So this is just one layer. Has on Google we have a audience targeting.
Audience targeting, yeah,
Yeah, so this come as part of the audience targeting, where uh, instead of having the classic in market or in segment audiences, you
yeah,
will have the LinkedIn
yeah.
targeting, on top, which is really a main differentiator between Google and Microsoft Ad. And there you will be able to do all you mentioned. Once you target, you use the LinkedIn targeting, you would even be able to, then you could be differentiating your bid according to, of course, the result. And using the LinkedIn targeting, for example, you will be able to even target specific company. That's mean if
Yeah, yeah, I know that from LinkedIn.
your industry, you could say, okay, if
I
I'm
want these companies to see my ads. Yeah,
this company, if you are in the, let's say, hospitality industry, you could be saying, I want to target people from Hilton, Starwood, or, whichever. You will be able to find them and bid higher on those, because this is your target market.
yeah, it's very powerful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very. And this, you can't do that on Google, for example. But
no, no,
just saying.
no, that's true. And what I always see is need what you said is the volume can be an issue. So if you want to, Google is of course a major component. A layer on top of it can be Microsoft. That's great because you also target at people that maybe are nothing on Google, so it's extra, it's good, and it can also have its own volume. What I saw in B2B campaigns, sometimes it's a bit difficult to get it up to speed. What are some practical tips to set up the Microsoft Ads campaigns?
The Microsoft, the two platform, what I will usually say is just to treat them as a separate platform. Because one of the mistake I'm seeing quite a lot is people thinking Microsoft is the little clone of Google. So when you have that thinking, you are already setting yourself for failure, if I can say. Now we are in agency, and we know that agency can be a fast-paced environment.
Mhm.
If you're in such situation, okay, the import is there to help with that, so you could import.
You
However,
import all the campaigns in Google and you can sync it to Microsoft Ads.
and think, but however, when you import, really make sure you review everything, the bidding, the targeting, the geo-targeting, who can be different, making sure you adapt it to Microsoft, even when you are importing. However, the best way to really have it working is to set your campaign from Microsoft. That's what I will do, so that help you really taking it with their specificity. And Microsoft is on top of all we've said, the LinkedIn targeting has other specificity. So Microsoft is a visual platform. So they have on top of they have search campaign, but they also have multimedia campaigns you could be having. And there, it's if you have a if you are creative, or if you are using your creative department, as it could be, you could be doing really some cool stuff with the multimedia ad. And then the other layer would be PMax, which Google has as well. That's fine. And yeah,
Is that more for shopping, PMax, also in the Bing environment? Do you recommend more PMax for shopping campaigns or also for the B2B?
there would be, for B2P, PMax is there. It's just working the same as with Google, but for B2B specifically. So if I was to give some guidance, I would say, okay, always we start with the search campaign. Then on top of the search campaign, we layer with multimedia campaign, because the platform is more visual, so allow to do so. And this will be helping to also on a B2B, the difficulties we are having on B2B is that keyword are not necessarily sufficient to reach out. So multimedia ad will help show what you are doing,
Maybe
and it,
other part of the funnel, maybe the people that have a buying intention with
yeah.
keyword,
So
and another part of the funnel, you sort of activate them.
they could be seeing, considering, and then on top of that, using PMax, or even blend it with CTV. So really full funnel, taking all different stages of the funnel, because we know B2B buying process are more longer.
Yeah, sure. And for consumers, indeed, the visual aspect, of course, is highly important, that they are triggered by something. And in these day and ages, of course, that's very important. So you also talked about, I forgot, we talked about BrightonSEO, and of course AI was high on the list of everybody's topics, I think. And it's of course incredible. We are on the AI wave. Maybe in 10 years' time, we look back and said, "Hey, we were there. We were joining it." So it's very important to be on top of it. With your opinions, what do you think? Is because you're PPC doctor, there is no pay per click at the moment in AI
Yeah,
results.
it's
Do you
just
expect do
it's
you
it's a
expect it's going to be pay per clicks in AI overviews?
it's a matter of time. Yeah, we know that advertising would be coming there, or for different reason, business reason. They have invested quite a lot to be there. Till now, all of them, combined, Gemini, Copilot, name them all. they will have to recover all the massive investment they've been doing. And
Yeah. But I think this
when,
must be like high topics at the moment in the boardrooms. How are we going to weave pay, because you want in AI even more, maybe in search, you want to be sort of objective, and you want to don't promote one against another, but still they want to make money out of it. So that's the big topic, probably. Yeah.
that's a big one. So to your question, AI, we are within it. So it's a massive shift from keyword. Used to be quite simple, people typing keyword and they were having blue links or to dominate the SERP. But now it's more conversational. We are conversing, and even the way it's going, we are using the agentic. We are using agent to do things for us. That's the direction we are taking. So the question is not if, but most likely when they start advertising. And then for me it's and then we'll certainly be back to square one, because when it will be dominated by the advertising coming into play, it will still be back to the basic and the human. So that
Probably will be
has
the same like in the year 2000. I think it was 2001, where that we say, hey, this is new. This new search engine is called Google, and it has no ads because you only saw organic results.
yes,
And of course, they had to integrate ads
make
in
it.
it slowly. And now they have to do the same. 25 years later, they have to do the same with the AI overviews. How to put ads there, and it will
How to
come.
put.
Yeah.
So has a, I mean, brand advertiser, it will be, we know it's there. So AI overview, we need to help our client to appear up there. That means it will still bring us to the same thing, really. So the
Do you
content.
expect that we will have to define the questions where AI advertisers will pop up? So put complete questions there, or do you think it will be more like PMax, that you have like topics? So if it's this topic, then my answers, I want to be in those answers, and I'm willing to pay $2 per click, whatever, because keywords will sort of go away maybe then, and those overviews.
They are already disappearing. So on that one with AI overview, it's really having a more holistic approach, adapting to how users are searching. We can see even Google is still dominant. Don't get me wrong, but we can see other search engine or other platform are growing out there. We have TikTok, for example, who's growing really fast and becoming a search engine on itself. Um, uh, all of that need to be factored out. So first of all, analyzing for your brand, how your user are finding you online, because the truth is, and I will quote Becky from Reflect Digital, one of the talk I attended, just confirming that those days people are not only googling it anymore. They are going on Reddit, to find answer. They are going on Instagram, TikTok, as I mentioned, and that's mean in that game you need to first of all identify, audit how your user are finding you online, and then adapt your strategy to make sure you are where your user are. Because if you are staying only on Google, that means you still have the old playbook, and you might just be pouring your budget and not reaching out your user where they find you. And also looking at, we mentioned earlier, the funnel, so where your people are going when they are just having the idea sparkling on their mind. Where are they going when they consider, all of those aspects? It's where marketer, in my opinion, need to really focus, their interest, the strategy. and then with AI is helping us, take out, all the manual kind of, job. So really, we should use that. It's an incredible opportunity to really be strategizing, analyzing all those aspects, and make sure we, whatever we need to use keyword or question, to make sure we are getting, on the AI overview.
Yeah, and I think what you said, the holistic approach, because you say diversification, but you could also say holistic approach. And if you take a holistic approach, yeah, so you're sort of good to go, I think, in this age, because you
Yes,
don't
and
follow those Google guidelines or Copilot or OpenAI. No, just have great content and have this holistic approach, probably, and that will sort of put you in the right seat already.
yes, exactly. So yeah, not having a 360s, 360s degrees view across all channels, how they're interacting, adapting your strategy, and then it will be also the diversification, the thematic we mentioned,
Yeah.
but relying on one single, platform. We can see that's not viable anymore.
And also relate a bit to one of the topics you also had a lecture about is quality score. So quality score is also relevant now, I think, in this age. And we used to say, of course, yeah, it's a landing page and ad relevance, etc., etc. But probably that also needs to be changed a little bit in the AI overviews, that you say, yeah, well, quality is, yeah, that your content should provide some sort of an answer to a question that somebody has, and then you're sort of maybe ready to go for a high quality score if that still exists in the future. Do you agree?
Yeah, I'm with you there. Quality score is not going anywhere. But yeah, as said, when I gave my talk at BrightonSEO, it will be evolving, that's for sure. But the principle, because yeah, the principle of quality score was when Google introduced it, was to make sure they were rewarding advertiser, giving user what they were looking for. And
Mm-hmm.
that principle, we can't see it going anywhere because to appear on AI overview would be coming there. Guess who would be those, answering best the question we would be asking when we converse with, AI agent. Quality will still be king. And even I think the future version of a quality score could be called quality of satisfaction. So it will still be a QS quality score, but more quality satisfaction. Because at the end of the day, AI would be what OpenAI, Gemini, Claude, uh, call them
Yeah,
however they are.
yeah.
They will be, bringing advertiser or content that satisfy the initial question. So
Yeah, and
yeah.
a lot of wrappers around it, of course. A lot of people are launching now apps that are basically a wrapper around OpenAI or whatever, and but they also need to be fed with the right content. So yeah, so even those apps that you can check your garden and check if the plant is right or you're feeding it right, but it's a wrapper around something else, and also their content is super important.
Yeah,
So
no, yeah,
spread around
absolutely.
hundreds of apps, etc. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, a big market there.
Big one, big opportunity. Hey, a bit about running an agency and AI. Are you using AI already in the agency at the moment to automate stuff or to be more efficient?
Yes, AI is already there. So as I just mentioned earlier, it's
For
an
research
an an
or
an
for
an an, an, an,
yeah,
incre- an incredible opportunities, for us um, to make analysis,
yeah, and
do do researches, combining multiple, information. We would have taken days, we can do them, in a matter of seconds. So it's helping us do our job better and really focus on the the strategy aspect, and also amplifying everything we do. AI was already present in PPC for a long while, because when I started, and even you before, we used to really influence. When I started PPC, and when people ask me why I, in the first place, started in PPC, it was because we really had that power, to influence. So you could have come and say, okay, my average position is not good enough. Go analyze, look at competitor insight, and say, okay, I would increase my bid, and in a matter of days, you will see an impact, winning the position. And then the smart bidding, the automation came, even before this being, big things, out there. So we had less control, over it,
Yeah,
and
but it was already there, but we had less control. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and now we get more control.
So
Probably.
we have more control. More on the strategy. We could be analyzing, using, AI has any technologies, as we used to do with Excel. That's the same.
Yeah. Do you expect in the agency that that agencies will specialize more, or will they be able to handle more clients efficiently? For instance, do you see changes going into in the agency landscape, or also that they need to specialize more, or maybe even that they say, okay, we will have like very specialized agencies on the one hand, and maybe more high volume agencies on the other hand? Those kind of
I
trends.
think it will be a bit of both, So AI is coming there. It's giving, it will level up, the playing field, giving more opportunity to small agencies. That could be using technologies they couldn't otherwise even dreamed of, a few years back. So that's one thing.
Be more
Uh,
efficient.
they could be more efficient with their processes. Now, at the end of the day, it will still be the same. Would we be going in a world where everything would be automated? I don't think so. So human are not going to disappear. We would
You still need
even
intelligence, creativity.
we would still need, someone, out there, to analyze emotion, to engage, which is just called, the human connection, which, in my opinion, it's not going anywhere. Because at the end of the day, if you are when we're having, conversation like this, or we could relate and say, oh, okay, it used to be this and that. Yeah, I won't be doing that. We could be sitting, conversing with ChatGPT, whatever we want, but ChatGPT won't tell you, oh, in 2000, do you remember when Google, brought this, the conversation like the one we are having now? So that part, the human connection,
Yeah, people
and
need
in
that. Yeah, yeah,
people need that. And in my opinion, successful agency would be the one, combining the use of technology to really do great stuff for client to achieve performances. Because let's face it, technologies, those computer, they are powerful than we could be. you know if you are if me, on the PPC side, I'm here to say, okay, I will be comparing thousands, of line of, to get the average click. It's impossible. A computer does that, better. So using technology, however, uh, I'm still good at looking at, the strategy. How's your market? What's your pain point? How the bottom line.
yeah. The
A
holistic
combination,
view. Huh? Yeah,
holistic view. So combination of technology, human approach. I think, that
I agree.
those who
I
will be
agree.
winning.
Yeah, yeah. We see it also with Swydo, the reporting tool. Of course, this week we are launching, as a matter of fact, our AI summary. So we'll have a sort of AI that summarizes the report. It's great. We launched it in beta this week. Still, of course, we advise people to read it and don't send it as one-on-one maybe to your customers, because maybe that will we do that. We can improve it in a matter of time, but still put your human element there and read it and give your extra sauce on top of it. So I fully agree with you. That's super important. So AI effect on agencies, you say that, okay, use it wisely. It gives you an idea, a possibility to use a holistic view. And of course, agencies can be more efficient using AI. That's another tip that you gave, but also use it wisely. So we are in an age where a lot of things are happening. Where do you get your information? Is it the conferences, certain blogs that you read, LinkedIn? How do you absorb all this information, and also, yeah, spend maybe 5 or 10% of your time in learning? How do you do that efficiently?
With that one, so yeah, of course, the public speaking part is helping quite
Yeah,
a lot because yeah, when preparing my talk, yeah, it's helping me gather information, and also I'm learning from the audience, the question they would be asking, uh, yeah, other speakers. So yeah, I'm following my peers,
and also it's a
uh,
combination of online, but also meeting people and seeing people.
meeting people when going at Brighton, for example. There, the majority of my time was of course attending all of my peers talk, but having this chat in real life, how the challenges they are facing, how they are overcoming them, how they are seeing the industry. So all of that is just challenging my brain to come and explore stuff, because when you go out there, you realize there is so much, a lot of things you
Information.
you
Yeah,
you didn't even talked about. So it'll be, okay, this is exists, and then you come back. It trigger you, to just go a bit deeper into, exploring those thematic. Another one, also, yeah, I'm contributing, writing uh, articles, so all of that, it just pushing me, out there to keep on learning. And also we learn from our clients. This is a
sure,
good
sure.
source of learning the challenges they are having. I'm lucky to be involved into quite a lot of stuff in the industry. I'm judge, for example, judge at the award, and
Yeah, yeah.
all of
Those are the
that.
search awards.
Yes, such award in Dublin. I was at the global. I would be. I'm judge at the UK Search Award coming in December, and all of that. You are seeing what other agencies are doing. All of that
See
is
the latest trends. Yeah.
is just a learning.
Sergio, if we wrap up, can you give people one, because I look at my screen, it's the 27th of October when we were recording this, so we still have 2 months to go in the year. A lot of people are going, preparing now the shopping season campaigns, of course, Black Friday, etc., but also in
Yeah.
B2B. You want to do that last push of the year. Can you sort of give a one last year tip for people watching? What do you think they should do?
Okay. Yeah. For people watching, yeah, just one thing would be, I will split it. So I would say, if you are an e-commerce, yeah, there is still time to a bit late, but yeah, there is still time to do something with your feed before going to the Black Friday. Uh, yeah, so review your feed, making sure it's up to date with promo, product, and at this point, I would say diversification. Again, so if
Look
you are
at the
on
Microsoft, LinkedIn.
look, yeah, if you are an e-commerce, Google is fine. Okay, work hard to clean your feed, but also diversify, because guess what? This is end of the year. Microsoft, as we mentioned, is having a mature audience, so those people will be out looking to purchase gifts. So if you are there, could be a good opportunities, for Q4. For B2B advertiser, the diversification would also be applying, and in general to anyone, it will be, as we've said, for advertiser specifically, yeah, let's say having that holistic view across all different channels. We have AI which is giving us multiple possibilities, so let's use it, and most importantly, keep the human connection. That really makes a huge difference.
That's a good tip. Yeah. And also preparing the plans, the strategy plans for next year. Yeah. Incorporate that holistic vision in your plans for next year, because probably people are now drafting their strategic and online marketing plans for next year. Great tips. Thank you. Where can people find you, contact you if they want to learn with a bit more about you, PPC Doctor?
Okay.
Is your
Yeah.
website ppcdoctor.com or
Yes.
on LinkedIn?
Yeah. If people, yeah, if they want to find me, I'm quite active on LinkedIn. So Serge Nguele, follow me. I share some of my insight. So that's one way to find me. Or otherwise, our website is yourppcdoctor.com.
Your PPC Doctor, yeah.
Your PPC Doctor. So yeah, if
Super.
you go there, contact form, and yeah, you can reach out to us.
Serge, thanks for your time. Thanks for the interview.
Yes, what good
We'll
good
be in
having
touch.
me, Jeroen. And yeah, I'm having a lot of friends there, Adriana, Artie,
Yeah.
Gerald. So yeah,
Well,
greetings,
let's
to
visit
all
our
of
office
them.
once. Huh?